Have you ever noticed how some memories feel like they're right there inside and around you, and others feel quite far away? That's called submodalities in NLP, the fine-tuning knobs of your own inner brain. Think of it this way. In NLP, submodalities are the qualities of your own mental pictures. They're the sounds, feelings, they're the sensations, the emotions, the images, the experiences. Think of it as, is it quite bright or is it dark? Do they have a sound? Is it loud or is it very quiet? Is it very close with you as the location or is it very far away? If you want to change how you feel towards something or an experience that you have gone through, you must change your submodalities. And that will change the impact of how it's been showing up in your life. Think of a memory that pretty much annoys you. I want you to see it in your mind. And when you have that picture, I want you to drain down the color, shrink it down, push it away, change the volume, mute it, increase it, and then notice how the feelings change within you. That's you tuning or turning the knobs around inside your brain around an image or an experience that you have had impact on your life. And there's a lot of things that we go through that impact us. I want you to know that you've got the power to shift things. And in order to recognize that, all you must do is not go back and re-trigger the emotion or experience that you've gone through. Absolutely no way. That's not the point of submodalities. It's just about recognizing, how is this putting me in a position where I'm frozen and I'm living in the fight, flight, freeze response, where I cannot respond to my environment or the people around me based on an experience that I've had, or a belief that I've embedded in me based, again, on an experience that I've had, or an event that might have shooken me up. So think of it this way. If there is something that's been bothering you, anytime someone says something, it pops up in your mind. I want you just to notice the image. Is it color or is it black and white? If it's black and white, I want you to shift it to color. If it's color, shift it to black and white. Is it near you or is it further away? If it's further away, I want you to even push it further and further and further. Or you can get it very close and even behind you where it disappears. If it was very close to you and you can feel it in every ounce of your body, almost like somatically, you can shift it to the right, dim it and get it smaller and smaller and put it into a small little box. Does it have any auditory sounds? If it does, I want you just to grab the volume in your mind's eye and just twist it down and down and down until it dissipates and disappears. It completely goes. If there are any feelings or sensations to that image or that story or that event where you made the decision not to grow in life, or to doubt yourself, or to not be good enough, or to not show up, or to withdraw from everyone and to isolate, and there are feelings associated like anger, sadness, hurt, guilt, shame, fear, or even a deeper sensation that goes even beyond the core sensations, where it pinches you in your body and it moves through your body and you feel it in your chest, you feel it in your gut, you hear it and feel it in your mind. Then I want you to switch that emotion to something completely oppositely positive, something that's joy, gratitude, contentment. And if you tell me that you haven't had the experiences of contentment or joy or love, I'll say you're bluffing. I won't believe you. Because from the moment that we were born, as much as we like to hold on to the pain and the trauma and experiences we've had, and we like to delete all the good ones, there is always good in any bad situation to some degree. And when I say this, if you look around right now, and I don't know who's watching, but are you hearing this video? And if you cannot hear me, are you reading the caption so you can see me? Are you able to verbally respond or through sign language? Then there is something that you have that someone else might not. Or there are things that you have more than a lot of people that do not have. That is joy. That is contentment. That is grace. If you can go back to find that in between the memories of pain and burden and trauma and triggers and things that you did not deserve to go through, then you can shift your submodalities that are attached to that story, that experience, that image, and you can bring yourself out on the other end without the heaviness and weight of that trauma. Just let that sink in as an idea for a moment. You can adjust this anytime you want. It's like sound engineering. If you've been to any studio or you've heard any sound music, you can hear the pitch of a violin, and then you can hear it in the background dissipating, and then you can hear the prominence of the piano. And it's the same with the images and stories that we've stored within our body because of our life experiences. And submodalities in NLP is what helps you shift out of that state that always puts you in a peak high of negativity or downer or limitations and doesn't allow you to move forward. Just think of it in a different perception. Therapy doesn't always look the same for everyone, and it shifts for everyone, and it's applied differently for everyone. But submodalities is one of my best techniques that I use during therapy, and I can even use it, and I use it a lot of times in hypnosis. When you're inside of hypnosis, I get the person to see the image and then to move the person away from them. If it was very close, I could see from their breathing, their temperament, their facial structure, the warmth of their face, if it's going a bit more warm or flustered, if the mouth is becoming a little bit more swollen, they're going quite deep in the image, then I get them to change their submodalities right inside, because within the unconscious mind, it hears things different to a conscious awareness, where sometimes we hold on to our pain and problems because, hey, at the end of the day, it's been serving you, hasn't it? It served me for many years, holding 7 years of anxiety, panic attacks, paramedics driving back and forth. I got so used to the siren sound. And the reason being is because my body knew how to keep me safe. But you don't have to stay in that spot forever. Some modalities help you shift the idea of the attachment of the emotion attached to that event or story or something that you witnessed or experienced. It shifts you out of it. It doesn't disconnect you as such, but it gets you to see it from a different light. So you're no longer attached to it, everything else. And at an unconscious level during hypnosis, when you're in your own hypnosis, some modalities even work on a deeper level. I want to just demystify something while we're doing submodalities. A lot of people say, well, I can't be hypnotized. Well, people don't come to therapy to get hypnotized, in my opinion. They come to therapy to get dehypnotized out of their story. You're already hypnotized inside your story so much, hence why you're looping in addictions, in arguments, in withdrawals, in behaviors. It could be anything: depression, anxiety, anger, PTSD, phobias, procrastination, perfectionism, or even chronic pain. You're running from some system that's keeping you safe. And that's okay. But that's hypnosis within yourself. You're on autopilot. And what we do in therapy is we get you out of that autopilot and into a different state of mind, where you recondition the old belief of hypnosis that you were in to go back into a direction where it is actually clearer and obvious on which direction you want to continue to take in your life. Something that feels lighter, pain-free, addiction-free, procrastination-free, because you have a purpose, anxiety-free, because you're no longer afraid of uncertainty, because now you understand that uncertainty is a part of being alive. Like you are watching this. How certain were you that you were going to take something away and learn that submodalities does and will shift something within you? How do you know that? Until you press play. So there are uncertainties all the time in life. Submodalities helps you shift that. Hypnosis is someone holding your hand as you're guiding the way, but they're just reminding you of all your stop signs, all your giveaways. They remind you that the light is about to go red and you need to stop, you need to reflect, and then you need to see the green light, which is your turn to drive forward in your life instead of driving back. I mean, who could drive a vehicle looking in the rearview mirror? Think about it. Don't get me wrong, I've experimented. I'm my own guinea pig. I've tried to drive looking in the rearview mirror and it didn't work. I guarantee you it did not work. I almost hit the car in front of me. Quite frankly, it was quite frankly uncomfortable. My body went into the fight, flight, freeze response. It's like as though I needed to save myself. Yet we drive our everyday lives from the past, trying to look forward. and then think, why aren't I getting better? Well, you haven't let it go. That's why you're not getting better. Change your submodalities on how you see the image. See a hypnotherapist. Do it yourself. You don't need to go to someone. You could do it. You could do the work on your own. And if you feel you need someone to help facilitate that change, well, hey, there are a lot of therapists out there that can help you. I want you to go back. I want you to go back and re-engineer. And re-engineer everything you've been holding on to that no longer serves you. It's okay if you let it go. Give yourself permission to. And if you want more of these hidden mind hacks and videos about NLP and hypnosis and self-development, hit subscribe and stay close because I'll be posting weekly. From my heart to yours, as always.